So another stream for off the charts. Looky here and what's happening with Bitcoin. Okay, thanks for joining first and thanks for following. Okay, so what we got? We got some strong bullish weekly momentum and the weekly closed like really good. Volumes up, that's great. So we got this area which was tested once, twice, and now it's in, and we got the fib levels. So the simple play, logical play would be something like this. It would be like come up, retest this area, make a high low, and then go for the 786 or 886 or even the all-time high. Okay, so that would be like the expected, and most people will expect something like that. But I will go into Elliott waves now just for a quickie. So this was the down wave, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, and we had 1, 2. This was a 3, a 4, and this is the fifth wave. Okay. For guys watching, talking about Elliott waves for the first time, so every impulse wave up has 5 waves up, and then it's to make like an ABC down, and then every A and B C is consecutive from 5 waves, and ABC is in between, and then you can have kind of a general idea of a count. Let's go back to the history, and we can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Okay, and then inside this A we can go to a smaller time frame like on the daily and find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a counter ABC, and then again a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, sideways, and then a new impulse up. Okay, this was a quick Elliott wave like update, just to get the hands what I'm talking about. Okay, why am I a little bit scared now? Okay, I'm not shitting my pants, but I'm scared. I don't trust it. I can count 5 waves up. I can count the golden pocket test, and I can count a possible bearish divergence, okay, on the stochastic on the weekly forming, and I can count a bearish divergence happening on the weekly on RSI, okay, and OBV is gaining volume, on balance volume, but this is like what's scaring me a bit. Now, let's go deeper. Let's go down to the daily. And let's see what's up here. So, on the daily, we're going to take this as ABC. And then we're going to count another waves up. So, we're going to say this was like a 1, 2. This was a 3, a 4. And I'm counting the 5th wave up again. So, I'm counting 5 waves up again on the daily, and I can see momentum is stopped but volume is coming in. So what would be the psychology of this situation? Well, I just discussed with one of my members now in depth, and these are his words. He says, oh shit, from memory, I buy, I hold my coins, they're pumping, then what happens? A small dump happens, and I think, yeah, it's retesting the support, and it's just gonna bounce and come up. Then it bounces, and everybody's like, oh yeah, it's happening, and then it dumps. Okay, so first thing is euphoria is here. Everybody's fucking euphoric. That's bad. When my grandma starts texting me to buy Bitcoin, that means get the fuck out. People with fresh money are coming in because, it's going to go to all-time high. Or going to start coming in because, it flipped the 618. Thing is, people started shorting here, okay? And now we stopped out their shorts. Now, people started shorting here yesterday, again at the 618, and now they got liquidated. Okay, now people will start shorting again, and I think the shorts need to get burned at least 2 to 5 times, like honestly burned. Then people need to long their longs, go up, and then those longs need to get burned again. Then Bitcoin needs to go sideways a bit. So let's say in theory it goes like this. People short here, get fucked. People start shorting there, get fucked. Like price goes down. So people start shorting here, price goes down, goes higher, takes their stops. Okay, makes a higher low, comes here, people start shorting again, comes down, they get fucked. Okay, these longs, in this moment, these longs, they get dumped on. Okay, altcoins in this moment, we burn the longs and the shorts. Altcoins pump again because Bitcoin makes a higher low. Let's say makes a 4-hour bullish divergence because the indicator is reset, goes up, goes sideways, makes a lower high by the higher low, then chops again. Basically what happens in this pattern here, they burn the shorts, burn the longs, start going sideways, but as PA is going sideways, the whales are distributing. They burn the shorts, burn the long, they start distributing their funds, the money they made, the billions. And what happens then? In this time, while the PA goes sideways, your total 2 is still good, it's still running okay sideways, and let's say every third alt starts pumping. Okay, money goes into alts, which is going now, and into low caps, and they start pumping. And then Bitcoin distributes again, sweeps all of these, people start shorting again and longing, okay, because basically in this part you don't know where they're gonna go. Then Bitcoin goes up, burns the stops again, makes a sweep or the spring by the distribution accumulation setup, and the lower high, and dumps. Then all of the new people that came into the market are still holding, they're still holding money because they made money and they lost, let's say, 40% on their altcoins. But it's gonna come back. And then we start basically here, this is a 1, 2. Okay, so basically this will be a 1, 2, fast free, it comes back again, retests all of this shit, and goes for the 5 down. Okay, goes for the 5 down, and then all of the total 2 dumps, all of this shit, all of the new low caps, they give back most of their gains, up to 80%. The mid caps like 40, 50. Bitcoin dumps 30%. Now, this can happen here, this can happen there, or here, but it's gonna happen somewhere because we can count a bearish divergence on the weekly, we can count the 5 waves on most time frames. Okay, so we still have some juice left in the machine, we still have some juice left, but eventually this will happen because they need to buy lower and they need to mess everybody up and then go. This pattern can happen like there. This can happen here, and this can happen here, okay? Or it can start happening here now, but we need to like be careful, not expose, and we need into this areas when we start Bitcoin going, see BTC going sideways, okay? And we see the moments of the longs and the shorts getting burned, and we can spot distribution on the 4-hour and the daily time frame. The daily is more like accurate. Then we need to start exiting and putting stops in profits and having a plan like that. So that's more or less what I'm planning to do, how I'm gonna play it, and what I will advise to everybody. So thanks for joining. We're gonna stick to altcoin reviews. We have the group for that, and yeah, let me know in the comments what's your thoughts, and thanks guys. Have a great night.